Guys, so who says you can't do this sleeve without a pattern? Let me show you how to make this sleeve in less than 5 minutes. Let's go. So now I have to get my satin, and after getting my satin, I folded into 4 because I wanted to cut the two parts of the sleeve, that is 2 sleeves at the same time. So after folding into 4, I first determined the length of my sleeve. So for the sleeve, on a normal day, I wanted her sleeve to be about 6 inches long, right? So I'm going to add 2 inches to it to make it 8 inches. So I'm going to mark 8 inches first off on this side. So after marking the 8 inches, the next thing I want to do is to determine her roundness. So before I got to know her roundness, I first marked 10 inches first. Note, you're not using 10 inches as her waist roundness. So I used 10 inches. I wasn't sure of her sleeve roundness because I couldn't find it, but I just marked 10 inches to be like a start point for me. And then I'm going to join that line with my ruler or with my free hand. Anyone works. So from that 10 inches line, I'm going to come up by 4 inches, just like so, and then draw a curve, right? So I was supposed to put the curve on that line, but it wasn't giving me what I wanted, right? So you can do 5 inches. It's all up to you. After creating the curve, and then I found her sleeve roundness. Her sleeve roundness was 7. Sorry, her sleeve roundness was 5. 10, yes, divided by 2, that's 5. Then I added 2 inches extra, and that was making it 7. So 10 inches divided by 2, that's 5, plus 2 inches, 7. And after I was done, I measured the armhole, the armscissors, and then it was okay. And then the next thing I did was to just cut off just like so. So after I'm done cutting, I want to use this satin to cut off the lace, right? I'm using the satin to cut off the lace. And after I'm done, I'm going to join the satin and the lace. I'm going to sew on the sleeve roundness with 1/2 inch, right side facing right side. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to fold again, right side facing right side, closing the sleeves with just 1/2 inch on this side, just like so. I'll close by 1/2 inch. So after I'm done closing with 1/2 inch, the next thing I want to do is to flip the sleeve over to the right side and then use my pressing iron. This way I'm making the sleeve very stable. So note, this fabric is actually, the lace is actually very thick lace, so I didn't have to add like an interfacing or something. But if you're going to do this with a very light fabric, I would suggest you use an interfacing. So after I'm done with this one, I'm going to turn the other one just like so, and then let's continue. So my sleeves are all ready now. I'm going to bring the bodice over, and bringing the bodice over, this is what it looks like. So now this is the armhole of the bodice, right? I'm going to measure. It should give me about 5 inches. But then let's see what I do. So the next thing I want to do is to determine how much pleats I am making, right? How much pleats I need to make to give me that effect, and then where I'm going to stop my pleats from. So then I measured from here. I stopped at 7, right? So the next thing I'll do is to notch that 7 inches, that 7 inches point. I'm going to notch it on the sleeve. I'll do the same thing for the other side, and then notch the top. Sorry, I'm sure you're wondering why she's notching the up and the bottom, but you see that very soon. So I'm going to notch the top and bottom of the sleeve, and then the armscissors also. So when I'm done, I'm going to take to the sewing machine. I'm going to create pleats from that midpoint of the sleeve. And then when I'm done creating the pleats, this is what it looks like. So from those places you notched, you're going to be creating the pleats from one end to the other, and it gives you this effect. Then the next thing I want to do is to take in that bottom place I notched. I'm going to sew in like 1 inch inside, right? But then let's fix our sleeve first. So after fixing my sleeve, then I'll come back and we'll see what we're doing. So now my sleeves are all fixed, both of them. I finished the sleeve, it's looking all neat and all of that. The next thing I want to do is to pinch in that midpoint here. So I'm going to take in 1 inch. You can measure right? I'm used to it, so I can just do this without looking. So I took in 1 inch, and I'm going to go down and sew just like this. So 1 inch by 2 or 3 inches, depends on how long your sleeve is. So for this, I used 1 inch by 2 inches. And after I was done, this was the look I got. Isn't this beautiful and easy to make? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.